Friends, welcome to GST Zen webinar series, and today's discussion is about revocation of a cancelled registration. We have been getting lot of questions on what do I do when my registration is cancelled. So we thought it is our duty to educate what are the various legal provisions, what are the timelines which are there for revocation of the video, and what are the various relevant forms and the practical tips which we suggest before you go ahead and file various returns. Let us understand the legal provisions which are there for cancellation of a registration, one of the registration getting cancelled. Now, section 29(1) read with rule 20 talks about cancellation of a registration. Cancellation can be done by a proper officer, either suo motu or an application made by the registered person. It could be a situation where there is a transfer of business or discontinuing of business, there is a change in business, or personal who is no longer wanting to file the registration and he has obtained it voluntarily and he do not want to continue the business. It could be any of this. Please note, when a registration cancellation is filed, pendency during the proceedings relating the cancellation of the registration, the status of registration would be marked as suspended, which means you are there, your registration is suspended. Now, there can be situations where this cancellation would be done retrospectively. When does this retrospective cancellation happens? The registered taxable person has contravened with the provisions of the act, or he is not filing the return. In case of a composition dealer, for 3 consecutive periods he is not filing, or any regular registered person, he is not filing the return continuously for a period of 6 months. He has obtained the registration but did not commence the business, or the registration has been obtained by willful or fraud methodology, or there is an anti-profiteering provision, some contravention to anti-profiteering provisions have happened. Under section 10A, under rule 10A, there is necessity one has to furnish the bank account details have not been furnished. In these scenarios, the registration can be cancelled retrospectively. What is the effect of cancellation? Once the registration is cancelled, then there will not be any effect on the liability of the person which is necessary to discharge for any prior period. You cannot think that my registration is cancelled, so my liability is gone off. No, that liability is still there. It can't go away. The liability would be there. Next, once the registration is cancelled under say SGST or CGST or any act, the registration is deemed cancelled in other act also. Apart from that, on the date of cancellation of the registration, whatever the stock which is there with him and the raw material, finished goods, semi-finished goods, or the unutilized portion of the capital goods period, the out of the 60 months, whatever the credit which is lying to that, even that also one needs to be paying. Now, this communication of the cancellation, most of the times we do not know how the cancellation happened and we might be expecting a registered post to come. Please note, under section 169 of the act, the proper officer also have a right, of course an opportunity of being heard to be provided, has a right to communicate over the email address, or once I log into the portal, on the common portal I can make the notice available. So by any of these two methods, the cancellation can be intimated to the person. Now the primary question that comes is, okay, if my registration is cancelled, what do I do? How do I restore it? How do I revoke the cancellation? So let us understand the provisions relating to revocation of cancellation. Section 30 of the CGST Act deals with it, read with rule 23. First and foremost thing, once a cancellation intimation is given, one has to apply to the proper officer within 30 days from the date of service of the order, and the application cannot be rejected by the proper officer if you are making without being heard. So the officer is going to hear your application, and then if he deems fit, then he will cancel the rejection order of the registration, or he can reject your revocation order. Now, this 30 days is a very significantly shorter period, because most of the times you wouldn't have noticed the email or noticed the online service. Now, there are a lot of applications which are pending for disposal in this form. So government has taken cognizance of it, and they have issued a removal of difficulty order on 12th June 2020, wherein they have said the last date for application of revocation for orders which have been passed up to 12th June 2020 would be 30 days from the date of service of the cancellation order or 31st August 2020, which means we still have another a month and a half to go ahead and make an application for revocation of cancellation. Now, how do I make an application? You have to make the application in the form GST REG 21. Please note, before you file the revocation application, you have to fulfill certain conditions. What is that? All the returns which are pending to be furnished along with the tax due, interest, everything, penalty, all put together, you have to file all the returns which are due till effective date of cancellation. So before you file a revocation application, you file all your returns which are due. Post that, you cannot file the returns because your status of registration is showing suspension. Let us take an example. We are in July 20. Assuming an application got cancelled in the month of December 2019. December 2019, the application is cancelled. The status of the GSTN ID is suspended. Now, the last return which has been filed, let us assume that the last return which has filed is March 2019. So, starting from April 2019 up until December 2019, one has to file all the returns and make an application for revocation of the cancellation of registration. Please note, there is another compliance one needs to do. If the officer is satisfied and he is restoring your registration, again after the revocation, after your registration is restored, again within period of 30 days, so you have to furnish all the returns effective from the date of cancellation till the date of order of revocation of the cancellation. So before filing, till the date of effective cancellation date, you have to file the returns. After your registration is restored, within 30 days from the date of order of revocation, you have to file all the returns which are due. Now, what are the relevant forms one needs to know? The relevant forms are here. So the application for revocation would be filed in REG 21, which means within 30 days. Now the 30 days stands corrected to 31st August 20. Now, after you file the registration revocation, the revocation of cancellation registration rules will be applicable. The officer would communicate to you, and if you have been issued a show cause notice as to why the application should not be rejected, then before cancellation the reply would be given in REG 24, his order would come in REG 23, and if the officer is satisfied, then he will grant the registration and restore it. If the officer is not satisfied, he will reject the application under REG 05 would applicable, which is same as a fresh application. When you do, again that would be applicable. Now please note, even if you get an REG 05, do not think that this is end of the story and your cancellation is completely cancelled. You still have an opportunity to appeal. How do you appeal? The appeal against any order under section 107 of the Act, anyone who is aggrieved by either by the order or the decision of the adjudicating authority within 3 months again from the date on which the decision or order is communicated, I have to file an appeal online. There might be reasons, sometimes it get delayed. Again under 107(4) of the Act, the appellant authority, if he is satisfied that the appellant was prevented by sufficient cause from presenting the appeal within the said period of 3 months, he can also allow another period of 1 month for an extension. So this is a procedure and these are the timelines. So better do the compliance within the timelines. Now you may ask a question, how do I do it? Let us look at how we do this exercise online. Once you log into the portal, click on the services registration, there is a form called application for cancellation. So on the services registration, you will find this button called application for revocation of cancelled registration. With this mode, you will be applying a cancelled registration. You will restore your registration. Once the restoration is done, you can very well conduct your business. Please note, once your registration is cancelled, it means you are no longer a registered person. What are the legal implications of it? The purchases you are making, you cannot take an input tax credit. The sales you are making, you cannot collect any taxes from the customer because you are not a registered person. Irrespective of that, the liability would exist to you because from section 22 you are liable to have a valid registration owing to the turnover. So if a registration is cancelled, there are huge legal repercussions, and there would also be penalty that would be levied for conducting a business without having a valid registration. And especially when you are procuring the goods or when the goods needs to be moved, your eBay bill portal would be blacked. So there are a lot of issues that would happen when your registration gets cancelled. Friends, with this you got an idea how you can restore and revoke the registration cancellation notice which you have received. In case if you have any doubts, you can always reach to us, and you can send any query on support@gstzen.in. And GST Zen is an ASP application. You can take services of GST Zen in filing your returns online and other complaints. Thank you for watching this video. If you have not subscribed to our channel, please click on that bell icon and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.